Hey, how's everybody doing? Good? Wow, this is fucking... I'm gonna get you going. I don't care. I'll get you going. I really wanted to nail it this week, you know what I mean? So to enhance my act, I was gonna bring visual aids. But unfortunately, while getting ready for my set, I couldn't locate my Magic Johnson poster. Honestly though, right? Magic Johnson is like the Superman of AIDS. 20 years ago, he was diagnosed, and that guy is well over 20 pounds heavier, which proves one of two things, right? There's a cure for AIDS reserved solely for the rich, or Irving Johnson truly is magic. So we got hit by some snow this week, you know, and I was watching television to see if there was any delays, because I go to Hack, right? So I'm watching it, and my school wasn't delayed, but then I kept watching it, and the University of Phoenix had a 2-hour delay, right? I actually have to get up and go to school, right? Which got me thinking, like, what exactly do they have to do to get delayed? Like, do they have to dig out their laptop, or, like, salt their slippers, or maybe, like, scrape their computer screen, you know? Delaying online classes delaying online classes is like kind of like being part of the Tea Party movement. Sure, everyone involved is thrilled, but the rest of us think you're a fucking idiot. Every time it snows, right, people like rush to the grocery store so they don't run out of supplies, right? I'm here to tell you, if you don't have enough food or toilet paper to last a day or two, you don't need groceries, you need a gun, right? Because you're poor and irresponsible and you should probably kill yourself. Yeah, that's real talk. So I was watching Law and Order SVU the other day, right? And I got to thinking, do perverts masturbate to this show? Because the rape spiels are kind of intense, right? Jennifer Love Hewitt was on the other night, and I've loved her for like 10 years, right? She got 3 minutes into her rape talk, and I realized my pants were off. By the time she got to the part where the pervert broke into her house and stole her dirty panties, I realized I had finished up with smoking a cigarette and was rummaging around my house looking for duct tape. All I'm saying is if anyone TiVos Law and Order SVU, they should be put on a list and their neighbors should be notified. Yep. It's a little tougher, huh? All right. So I'm a part-time comic. I'm a full-time asshole. I really think my life would be a lot easier if I just wore a t-shirt with that emblazoned on the chest and people would stop asking me things. True story. This is all real. I went to the grocery store, right? Just to get, you know, some supplies, some duct tape and rope. And I start walking up and I had a cashier ask me, you know, would you like to do self-checkout? I said, why the fuck would I bag my own groceries when there's a perfectly good retarded boy at the end of aisle 3? So Corky finished up, and I walked out, drove down the street to my church, right? During the sermon, they passed around a collection plate, so I slipped in a note. Said, "Dear God, kind of fucked up this week, but I got you next week. But I guess you know that since he gave me the shitty job." I walk out of church, on the steps right there, homeless man asked me for some change. So I reach in my pocket and I hand him a dildo, you know, so he can go fuck himself. So after hearing all this, you're left with 2 questions. The first, was this really a true story? And the second, why did Max have a dildo in church? But I assure you, there's some more wild shit going on in there besides that. All right, so I was walking down the street, right, and I saw this couple. I don't know if they were both deaf, but the woman obviously was. The dude's looking straight ahead, and the girl's sitting beside him, like signing. Like, so he's not even looking at her. She's just going at it, you know? So I got to thinking, what would it be like to date a deaf girl, you know? First off, like, every time she went to bitch at you for, like, not doing the dishes, you could avoid it by, you know, just not looking down. And if she just wouldn't stop talking during a football game, you could just make her wear mittens. All right, so what do you think? Like, you know, when deaf girls get pissed, do you think they just like sign really, really fast? Or like if they want to cuss you out, like, do you think they get in your face with it? What if you were dating a deaf black girl who got real pissed off and wanted to cuss you out and was like, do you think any deaf people stutter? You know, like if a deaf girl had like Parkinson's, she was like, yeah, it's messed up. Fuck it, it's comedy. Like, all jokes. So, artificial insemination should be called, I want a baby, but no one wants to fuck me. And how real do you think... Thanks. And how real... I needed that one. And how real do you think those credentials are anyway? I mean, how many Harvard graduates do you think drive to... or so hit up for $50, they'll drive to a doctor's office and iron one out into a plastic cup? You know, I had no idea Harvard had such an extensive art program. What else should I do? Okay. Fuck it. Do you think cows got the last laugh on humanity and we're all just guzzling their cum? So, if you're allergic to peanut butter and you put a little bit on the tip of your dick, will it make it bigger? Or if you put a little bit on your girlfriend, will it tighten it up? I don't know if there's anything else I want to do at this point. All right, later.